but we reward Congress for refusing to act. That's what we reward. That's how you win. I will stop them. Social media, fixing the immigration system, a spending bill, right in the Constitution as the primary duty. But Congress seems more focused on who will get blamed for doing nothing for the shutdown. The president met with the party leaders. Did much change? Take a look.
Democrats are fighting to protect the health care of the American people. And we are not going to support a partisan Republican spending bill that continues to gut the health care of everyday Americans.
They want to talk about how to fix American health care policy. Let's do it. The Speaker would love to do it. The Senate Majority Leader would love to do it. Let's work on it together. But let's do it in the context of an open government that's providing essential services to the American people. That's all that we're proposing to do. And the fact that they refuse to do that shows how unreasonable their position is. I think we're headed to a shutdown.
Let's see if we can do any better. You know, NewsNation is the only network that insists that members of both parties come on together and make the case together. And I love it. And I thank the members of Congress who come and join. There aren't many, but there's a growing number. New York Republican member of Congress, Mike Lawler, faithful, comes on, makes his case. I respect it. Texas Democrat member of Congress, Vicente Gonzalez. Good to have you, Vicente. Thank you for joining us.
Good to be here.
So,
thank you for having us.
Hey, Mike, Vicente, what do you think? Shutdown or no shutdown? If you had to guess right now, what do you think? Mike?
I think, unfortunately, we're headed towards one, hopefully not too long. But, you know, we passed a continuing resolution through the House last week. Only one Democrat joined us, Jared Golden of Maine, in supporting a clean CR, which, by the way, is a continuation of the spending levels and the policy riders that were negotiated during the Biden administration. So, to me, this is very simple. There's a clean CR at the Senate desk. They can pass it today, tomorrow, keep the government open and funded so that we can negotiate a final appropriations bill. And, by the way, deal with some of these other issues, including the ACA subsidies, which I'm a co-sponsor of legislation to extend for a year. My fundamental view on this, Chris, I criticized my Republican colleagues last Congress, those that wanted to shut the government down under Joe Biden, those who wouldn't support a CR. I am criticizing my Democratic colleagues today. I've been consistent in this. We have to keep the government funded and open. It's foolish. It doesn't do anything to serve anybody.
I think the only thing that should happen on a shutdown, or what should happen first, is that you guys shouldn't get paid. Vicente,
by the way,
the Democrats say...
I won't be taking my pay, just so you know.
Good. Lunch will be on me. Vicente, the Democrats say, hold on. They won't let us debate anything. This is the only time we have any leverage, and they gave money to the Defense Department, and they're taking it off the backs of poor people getting their health care. How do you substantiate that?
Well, let's begin with the premise that the Republicans are in the complete majority. They should have the votes on their own to pass any legislation, especially one of these simple CRs that they call very clean. I hope that we can get through this and not have a government shutdown. It's in the best interest of the American people.
Vicente, in the House, they do. In Congress, you've got the supermajority rule. You've got the 60-vote rule. That's why they can't do it.
Right. I think they can continue to work through it. But let me tell you what's preventing the Democratic side from pushing on this. We have a healthcare crisis looming upon us. 4 million people will lose their health care if we don't get this premium enhanced extension in this CR. Also, we haven't talked about the Farm Bill, which expires. The Farm Bill funding expires next month. The majority of the programs right now, our farmers are going on in bankruptcy right now. They can't export their food. They don't have labor. They're getting killed. And these were all Trump supporters. I think we need to take a look at these. I have a lot of farmers in South Texas in my district. I'm looking out for them. I want to assure that we have that funding when we get this deal done. I hope we can get it done. We're not that far apart. We just need to sit down and work through this and be reasonable and not be hijacked by the extremes.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.